I'm back. My video cut off, so I'm continue making my sauce for my chicken. I don't know what happened. I'm overdoing it, I guess. I have a card in there. I don't know what's going on. That was live. Okay. Okay, we went ahead and we used the pan from our chicken. Now I'm making the sauce, finishing up the sauce. I hate it when this happens. I'm going to get this sauce out. Okay, there I added my chicken broth, my onions I melted down, I caramelized down with the garlic chopped up. I put a little bit of chicken broth in. Now I'm going to add my whipping cream. Just add my whipping cream to that. And after I put my whipping cream, just add that in there slowly. Mix that around. This is the sauce for my chicken breast fillets. Let that cook down. And then I'll add my cheese. I have mozzarella that I'm going to place in there too. Mozzarella. Just get this sauce in there to go on top of our chicken. Yes. And I'll take my chicken out and I'll show you how I will just go ahead and put my sauce on my chicken. I'm sorry about the video. I do have a memory card on there and should have enough timing for my video, but you know, never go wrong. I got to get better videoing then. Okay, let this whipping cream get nice and heavy, thicken rather, and then I'll add creamy mozzarella. Creamy mozzarella. You can use mozzarella or you can use the Parmesan. I usually do Parmesan, but they didn't have any more when I went to the store, but mozzarella works just as well. As long as it has a little cheese in the sauce for the flavor. I'm going to hurry up so I can get this transferred in the pot with the chicken. I think that's about enough to cover my pan. That should be enough. And I'll just pull my chicken out. Let this cook down a little bit. I'm going to put some chopped parsley in. Number parsley for decorating. Put parsley in. Look at that. It's banded. Okay. Put chopped parsley in there. Let that thicken. Let that cook up, thicken. And then I can just add that to my chicken. We'll take this back out the oven. And so I can transfer the cream sauce to it. And let it do what it do. Let that chicken cook down. So that cream sauce absorbs up in my chicken. And then we got ourselves a wonderful dish. Okay. We want our sauce to do is thicken up real good before I go ahead and transfer it in the chicken there. So now I'm going to add my cheese. It's nice and hot. Maybe turn that up a little bit. That nice and hot for our cheese to melt down. We don't need much cheese, just a little bit of cheese in there. Just to give it a little, you know, salt, that cheese sauce flavor. But Lord have mercy. Got our beautiful chicken breast here that I went ahead and got it nicely braised. Look at that. So then all I got to do is add my cream sauce. Just pour it right on top of there and place it back and cover it and put it in the oven and let that cook down. to go to a boil, just to thicken up a little. Just to thicken up. This is heavy cream with my onions and garlic. Sauce. You see how that's boiling up? Get that a boil going. And then I'll add my cheese, maybe a cup of the mozzarella that I put in there. Just let that boil down, take my time. And let that boil down. Boom, boom, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, I'll just go ahead and put a little bit more paprika on it for color. Okay. Just to give it a little color, too. Just let that thicken up. Like I said, I tried to make a whole video. Almost had it. The more you let the sauce cook down, it thickens. And that's what you want, a nice thick sauce. You got to let it cook down in. Bubble on up before I place it in the pan with the chicken. Get that nice and thickened. It's hot in this kitchen. So after this here, I take a little break before I start my lemon pepper chicken. Lemon pepper salmon fillets. Okay, now that's bubbling up great. See how that's thickening up? Look at that, when it's thickening up real good. Yeah, a nice, good, thick coating. See how it's thickening up in the spoon there? That's what we're looking for our sauce. And hurry up here so I get this in the pan so it can cook slow. Ooh. Gotta take your time with this. It's the process. Just like me getting my life back together. It's a process. It's a hard process, but it's a process. And I can endure. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And I'll be doggone, I'm going to do it. Thank you guys for your encouragement, your inspirations. All my fans on Facebook, you are a great inspiration. I got to give it to you. You're 100% supportive, and I don't know why I always turn to the streets and thought that it might find joy there, but nah, you guys really give me good input and feedbacks and all. I love you. Okay, now that the sauce is thickening up, see that? Nice and thickened. It's coating the spoon. Let it do it just a little bit more so the spoon can be fully coated. And that's when our thick sauce goes right on our chicken and placed back in the oven. And cook down slow. You don't have to cook your chicken fast. You take your time. Let that get in there and do what it do. Okay, so now all I have to do is my salmon fillets and barbecue my chicken that's in the oven. Drain the juices off. Use that for some of the sauce. I'm not going to show you that. I'm going to do the fillets. But you'll see the ending part. Because I got to get a roll on. Alright, so now I'm just going to add my chicken. My cheese don't need much for the sauce. It's not a cheesy chicken. It's just a chicken sauce. And I'll just go ahead and add just a little bit more. Now look at that cream. Oh, yep. Now, I'm going to turn that off. And I'm just going to go ahead and put that in my pan with the chicken. Okay? I'm just going to coat it. Just going to go ahead and coat my chicken. Yep. And let that bake down. See? I'm not going to leave none behind. Get all that scraping out of there. Excuse the noise. I'm not leaving none of that behind. I need all that. How they said, I need all parts. Okay. Put the rest of that in there. Alright. The best I can do right now. Okay. Now I'm going to take it. Make sure that all the chicken is coated. Look at that already. Place it back in the oven. Put a lid on. Place that back in the oven. Right, now this is my cream sauce on my chicken breast. Go ahead and let that do what it do. Okay. Now where's my parsley? Just put a little bit more parsley on top. Okay, we'll sprinkle just a little bit more parsley. Put it just for looks. Just for the look. You know I love my parsley. Gotta have my parsley. And there we have it. Now just place that right on in the oven. Okay, cover that up. Let that cook slow in the oven. Boom. Again, we marinate it, so you already know it's going to be nice and moist, tender. Now we just place it in the oven. We don't want to smash it down on the on the chicken there. We want it to close it out so the steam the chicken through. And there we have it. Let that cook for a good 30, 45 minutes and you got yourself garlic sauce chicken fillets. Alright, now I'm going to place that in the oven. Let that do what it does. Go. All right. Thanks for watching In the Kitchen with Chef Carol. God bless you. See you later.